Morning. 7:33. Let's get this show on the road. I've already been on the road. I've just stopped for a pee. Bear with me. Right. Let's get out of here. Right, see me? We are off to middle of bloody nowhere. Well, not in the middle of nowhere, but it doesn't look the best way in. So we'll see what it's like. It might be alright. It might be a bit deceiving. So look on Google Maps and there are Arctics in there, so they obviously go in and out. So you just park your fucking horse box there, love. See, how am I supposed to see anything coming up from the left here? You can't. There was a car there, but what can I do? Can't see it. Till too late.
Follow M3 towards London for 14 miles.
I'm not a fucking giraffe. I can't bend me fucking neck round a corner. What's this fucking cock trying to do to me? So we've got 25 miles to go. I've got no idea how long it's going to take me to get there. A little bit longer than I thought, actually, but we'll see. Traffic's not the best, but that's a good starting point where I left, and well, we'll just see how long. I don't even know how much memory card I got left, so I've got no idea. I might keep recording, it might not, I have no idea. So anyway, yesterday, what happened yesterday? Right. I think I told you it was a long tip. 5 hours, something like that, 5 and a bit. And I headed all the way back down, and I eventually ended up deciding I was going to stop in Newbury Services. Now, I could have kept on going, but due to the time of day, I probably wouldn't have got a full 11 hours in of rest, and I needed 11 hours of rest because I was knackered. So I was going to make sure that I got 11. The only way I could do that was by pulling up a little bit short. So I did only work 11 and a half hours yesterday. Only. So I did 11 and a half hour shift in total. Some of it was sat around doing nothing. In fact, the vast majority of us sat around doing nothing. But it's not like I could go to sleep because the fucking forklift drivers were a bit beepy. Do you know what I mean? Oh, so you know, every 2 or 3 minutes, beep 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 beep, as there was a constant flow of trucks coming in and out. And they were going in and out of the warehouse, and every time they went past my truck, they fucking beat the horn. Health and safety, got to be done. I can't moan about it. Well, I can, I am, but you know, I don't get any rest. So to me, it wasn't rest. I wasn't free to do as I pleased, which was fucking sleep. So I headed back down. It was super hot. Traffic was okay. Didn't get held up anywhere. But I decided to pull in the Newbury, and I pulled in there. It's 32 degrees when I parked up. It's a tad warm. 32 degrees. And yeah, I've got aircon in the truck. Yeah, no problem at all. But that's only good when you're driving along. When you're stationary, you can't run your aircon. Unless you want to have a flat battery, of course. So it just gets really hot. And I now know where the term comes from, boiling a bag, because my boys did. Oh, jeez, it was hot. And then the bloke next to me decided that he was going to listen to the football, watch the football on the TV last night, which is fine. Don't have a problem with that at all. Watch what you like. It's not the football that I had a problem with. The fact that half the fucking lorry park could hear it, that's the bit I had a problem with. You know, have a bit of courtesy and fucking put some headphones in or turn it down to an acceptable volume. We've all got our windows open because it's fucking boiling hot. I don't want to hear it, and I certainly don't want to hear it so it's so loud that I can't even hear me own. In the end, I did have to have a word. And the funny thing was, he goes, I said, mate, oi, mate, nothing. I said, oi, mate in the orange truck, and the name of the company. He poked his head round, he went, what? How can you turn it down? He says, I can't hear you. Say what? I just started fucking laughing. I said, I know why you can't hear me, because your TV's too fucking loud. Oh, do you want me to turn it down? I'm only on a break. I don't give a fuck what you're on. Turn the fucker down. It's too fucking loud, mate. Put some headphones in, will you? And then he turned it right down. I couldn't hear it, so I think he put headphones in. And then, fucking fridge, and then as soon as he done that, a fucking fridge turns up. 2 trucks up. Oh, here we fucking go. So, fridge turned up. Thankfully, he was only there on a 15-minute break. We've got fuck battery already now. He was only there on a 15-minute break. So I was mighty relieved about that. And then we had a perfectly quiet night. I don't know how much sleep I got. I woke up at 9. I woke up at 11. I think I woke up at 1. I woke up every couple of hours anyway. Yeah, not a good night's sleep, but it could have been worse. So today, it's a bit overcast, a bit cloudy, but it's still 22 degrees and it's 7:41. I'm going to a little village which is east of Woking, just off the A3. So I'm going up the M3, around the M25, and back down the A3 to get to it because it's the best way in. I could have gone straight up the A3 this morning, but it's awkward to get to from the south where I'm going, but fairly straightforward from the north. So I took the easier option. Find out if that's the case when we leave. But I might go back. Might go back the other way. Let's see. Let's see what the traffic's like at the time. So I quite like going down the A3. So I've only got a 20-footer on and I'm loading. So I'm empty at the moment. We're going up to load for export. We'll see what the plan is when I get there. There looks to be a fair amount of room once I'm in. It's just getting in looks a bit, well, got to go through a village, then you go down a lane, you know, one of those. Then you got to go down a dirt track by the looks of it. But once you're in there, there looks a fair amount of room, unless they filled it up with shit since Google Maps, Google Satellite went over it. I need to be in this right hand lane. No. He's just going to slow down. Go level with me, then speed up. Thank you, Mr. Range Rover. Cock. Got a bit of a delay up here, I think. There's always a delay up here. It's the getting onto the M25, and I think getting off onto the A3 is a bit snarly as well. We'll see. And once we've loaded it straight back to Southampton docks, I'm due in at this place at 9. I'm going to be there about 8:30, so plenty of time. Hopefully they can crack on. They probably won't. Probably don't turn up until 9. Shouldn't take too long to load. It's a 20 footer, so it's not like it's 40 foot. So hopefully it'll be fairly quick. And back down the road, onto the docks. Hopefully for a box to go up north. Get me out of the way. So we'll see. Could be going anywhere. So like I said, Tuesday today. Another day closer to the to my holiday, and look at the temperatures though. Oh my god. If you think that we're getting it hot in this country, you ought to take a look to see what the temperatures are like in France. It's like the equivalent of the Sahara Desert. It's unbelievable. We both said last night, I was talking to the gorgeous Kira, and we said, yeah, if it gets too unbearable, we're going to find a hotel. We're checking out of the caravan, and we're going for the first place with aircon we can find. So, although the where we're staying is all fully paid, I don't care. We're paying over 100 quid a night to get in a room with aircon. I'm not dying for the sake of dying. But we've got a couple of fans, and with the windows open, we'll see how it goes. So the first week is supposed to be almost unbearably hot, and the second week I think it cools down a bit, so a bit more normal. It's telling me a 10-minute delay. It's not good. I've got to do some lane swapping in a minute. Got to get into the third lane. Too early to get into it at the moment. And then, did anybody spot my deliberate mistake? Another one. Borage, or borage, B-O-R-A-G-E, blue flowers. I said borrel, B-O-R-E-L-L, or B-O-R-R-E-L-L, I don't know. Borage. I'm calling it borage. Call it barrage. Depends on what county you come from, I suppose. How posh you are. So a friend of mine put on Facebook the other day about pickled eggs. And I like a pickled egg. I don't know what everyone else's thoughts are. But they were a bit of a delicacy. Where I come from. You know, a meal out used to be pickled egg in a packet, salt, vinegar, crisps, put the egg in the crisps, give it a good shake, so it all fell apart, with all the crisps stuck to it, and then you'd pick it out of the bag. Oh, lovely. A pint of Blackthorn. Quite a sophistication that was. Pickled eggs. I love them. I don't eat enough of them. I used to have some in the truck with me. I think there's one lurking in the fridge still. Uh-oh. Old lumps of steel. You just hope that if you're involved in an accident, that headache board is going to hold. And having all your chains hold as well, because you don't want that coming through your cab and kebabbing you. My container was to snap off the pins and come through the cab, it would take the cabs clean off, so I'd go flying out the road, but at least I'd still be strapped into my seat and in my cab. Potential to survive that. Might be like being in the middle of a washing machine. Well, I've got to move planes here. Let me through. That's a man. Then we're going again. Where's this foreign lad going?
After 1.2 miles, take
Spania.
the exit to M25 towards Gatwick.
So I suspect he should have been in this lane. We'll find out in a minute. So if he was going left, he should be in the left-hand lane and not in the lane he's in. It's an odd lane to be in. So I reckon he's either got it, or he's got it wrong for going left and got it wrong for going right. Let's see where he goes. So it's M25 clockwise, the left two lanes, clearly marked. M25 and London M3, M25 towards Gatwick is in this lane, the lane that I'm in. There's so many people get it wrong.
After half a mile, take the exit to M25 towards Gatwick, then keep right.
So the lane splits again here. See, he's come over now.
Take the exit to...
Told you.
Keep right.
12-minute delay. Told you got it wrong. Well, somebody else got it wrong as well. Did you see that? He went right across the hatch markings. Right, so what you've got to watch out for now is people coming in from the left, from my left-hand side.
Keep right, then
getting the lanes really wrong.
Slow traffic on M25. Traffic jam ahead.
Well, no, he's out in the right-hand lane again.
Keep right.
Oh, see, look, this bloke left it,
Merck.
left it to the last second before we came in. it's fun and games around here. It's a bit like wacky
Slow
races
traffic
again in a
on
minute.
M25. Traffic jam ahead between A30 Staines Bypass and A317 St Peter's Way. 2 minutes delay.
I've got no idea where St Peter's Way is in Staines Bypass. So we'll play people on their phones. Okay. How many do you reckon? Between now and once we get going. Because this joins onto the M25. How many am I going to spot? Well, at least we're moving. It's always a good sign. Well, everyone seems to be behaving themselves at the moment. It's all moving. It's a bit tricky down here because it all goes into one lane, and the right hand lane merges more or less into this lane, which is why I stay here. But people don't like to think that. And expect me to, I don't know, disappear, evaporate, I think. Not so easy. Nobody on their phones at the moment, so it's good to see. Degrees already. Okay, people start running out of room now. Still coming up. White van has decided to stay behind me now, that's good. But he's squeezed his way on through, look, your little Fiesta. Focus even. And then I've got to move into the right, into the next lane across. So yeah, overnight in Newbury last night, go back to that. So I think I digressed. Let me out.
M25 towards Gatwick for 6.5 miles.
Overnight in Newbury. Went down to the docks, box off. That was easy. Straight in the empty park, box off. Went down to a container yard to get my box on, which was very simple. So all in all, I was in and out of the docks in 40 minutes, box off, box on, 2 separate places. Back to the yard, refueled, and had a 15-minute break, and then pulled into Fleet for a pee, and there you join me. Is he going to stay out there, or is he going to come on in? Not bad at all. Made a bit of time up actually. It's good. Painless. Darren, thank you very much. You really don't have to, but thank you. The coffee stroke beer stroke wine fund for I've got an idea though. I'm going to try and formulate it over whilst I'm on holiday and try to work out how I can make it happen. But I've got an idea. And it's, well, I might as well tell you now. I've got a few minutes. I ain't got long, but I've got a couple of minutes. I did it. I started that buy me a coffee as a bit of a, just to see if it worked. I didn't know, but it has, and people have been very generous, and I thank you very much for that. You know, it's really humbling to think that you're willing to part with a bit of cash to buy me a coffee or a beer, and I appreciate it. But in all honesty, there's more deserving causes than me. So I do feel a little bit guilty. So, for a long time now, and I think I might have spoken to it about it quite a while ago, but I think I've spoken to it before. For a number of years now, I belong to an organisation called Lend With Care. Now, what it does is it supplies microfinance for those that don't have access to banks. So it's in like third world, well, not third world countries, but developing countries. They don't have access to banks, you know, and if they do, they don't meet the criteria. But they meet the criteria under what they call a micro loan. So it's a small amount of money that helps them. They've got a business, and it helps them buy stock, or it helps them buy machinery, or it helps them buy whatever it may be to help them improve their business and improve their lives. And I have a strict set of criteria that I apply to the people that I lend this money to, because it is a lend. You do lend it. There's no guarantee you'll get it back, which is why I've never lent a lot of it. I think in the 3 or 4 years, or maybe 5 or 6 years I've been doing it, I've probably lent less than 700 quid. But I've never had a default. I'll write down the stats of what I've done. I can't remember how much I have lent now. But it tells you how many people you've helped, and families that it's helped, and it's you know, I feel like I'm doing my bit. And I never do much. You know, somebody wants a loan for like, you know, 800 quid or £1,000, and I'll lend and a group of others, because it's all to do with a group of people. I'll lend 15 quid towards the sum, or 20 quid, or whatever it is. I think the minimum's 15, but I'll do 15 quid, say. And it sort of gains momentum, and a lot of other people say, oh yeah, they've got a bit of traction, I'll lend 15 quid, and other groups have, you know, I'll give up, if I remember, I'll put the link in the description, but if not, lend with care. And I think what I'm going to start doing is, if anyone buys me a coffee, I might use that money, if it's alright with you, let me know, to help others. You know, because at the end of the day, I feel a bit guilty. You know, I'm not poverty stricken. You know, it's nice to make a bit of extra money, but it's not, you know, I'd rather channel it in a different direction that actually helps someone and benefits someone. So if it's alright with you guys, anyone that does, Darren, let me know what you think. I'm gonna, you know, I'll do it on a regular basis. Regular basis. I'll chuck in 15 quid every couple of months. You know, it's not a great deal, and I don't miss it. But if it means it's life changing for some of these people that live out in Ecuador and Peru and Sri Lanka and out in the Philippines and Vietnam, it's, you know, it's these low income, real poverty stricken. And I know that you could turn around and say, well, you know, poverty starts, you know, a charity starts at home, and yes, it does, you know. However, the thing I find with UK-based charities is that, say for argument's sake, I give 15 quid to a UK charity, £14.50 of it gets siphoned off somewhere and doesn't actually get to the charity. Whereas this, it all goes. I mean, yes, there's administrative costs, but they're a small organisation, and it you know, they get funding from the government, and there's all sorts of different things that go on. So they do make, you know, but they're not the CEOs and the people that run the charity don't make huge amounts of money. They're on, you know, they're on very low incomes. You look at the CEO of some of the big cancer charities and see how much they're earning. Fucking scary. Which is why I got fed up with charities. I've always been a charitable type of person. I once raised, it was over £1,000 for Help for Heroes.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 10A3 towards Guildford.
And I didn't even get a letter of acknowledgement. I don't expect a pat on the back or anything like that, but maybe a letter of acknowledgement. Thank you for the receipt of the money paid into our account. It will go to XYZ causes. No, I've got absolutely fuck all. So I won't do Help for Heroes anymore. And there's been a lot of controversy over Help for Heroes, and you've only got to do a little bit of Googling to have a look at that. Pisses me off a bit. So I get it, you know, I'd rather see, and you can see that these people have, you know, have grown, and you follow their progress, and it's nice to see. It's good. It's really good. And the other thing that I've done before is that there's I can't remember the name of the charity, but you can buy a toilet. It sounds bizarre, but you buy a toilet. There's somewhere out in Africa, they haven't got a toilet. They go out and crap behind a bush. Do you know what I mean? It's that bad. And that's no way to live. You know, a bloke, you can get away with it, but a young girl or a woman, you wouldn't want you know, it's just not on. So you can buy toilets, and I think 60 quid buys a toilet. And I've got a toilet, I've got the grid reference, and if you go onto Google Maps and punch in the grid reference, you can find it. The longitude and latitude, you can find where you can see it. And I know exactly where mine is. And you get a little certificate and all that. You know, it just, you know, just helps. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, back to real life. A3 delays to Guildford. Ah. What would be really cool if we could, but it's lend with care. And I've never really got the grips
After
with.
half a mile, take the exit 10A3 towards Guildford, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
And I'm not quite sure how we'd do it. But if there was enough of us to all stick in, like, I don't know, like £5 a month or even just a couple of quid. You know, at the end of you know, if there was 10 people all putting in £1, that's 10 quid a month, which doesn't sound like a lot. But that's £120 a year, and that's the difference between someone making a difference to their life in a poverty-stricken country. You know, 120 quid to us isn't a great deal of money, but that could be 3 or 4 months worth of wages in some of these out of the back places.
Take the exit 10A3 towards Guildford.
So let me know your thoughts on that, because I think it's
exit.
I just don't know how we'd administer it. I've got no idea. If indeed it's possible to do, I'm not sure. But if anyone buys me a coffee from now on, I think that, well, I'm pretty certain that's where the money's going to go, and I'll send you links to who I'm helped, if you like, so you can see. I'll do it. I'll try and do this is where yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll see if I can. Yeah, that'd be quite interesting to do.
Right
well,
on roundabout and take the
I don't know, you might find it really boring.
Guildford.
But it's all about giving back in it, and we all like to do that because it makes us feel good. And okay, so they're all going off.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
I think I can go in this lane. Possibly. I've sort of got 2 lanes. So again, 4 lanes. There isn't really room for 4 lanes here. Car next to me, got a kid in the front seat, kid in the back seat, glued to either iPads or phones, glued to them. What a shame. Oh, breathe in. You know, I should be looking out the window, looking at birds and trees and fuckwittery.
Take the exit.
Okay, well that was pretty painless. I thought I was going to be worse than that.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit towards Ripley.
Best Bacon Butty Award. Well, there would be if it was there, but it isn't. I'll come off in a mile. So we're nearly there. We're only 2 miles away. So we just got 2 miles of fuckwittery to get through. Elm Corner unsuitable for HGVs. Here we go.
After half a mile, take the exit
I
towards
think that's-
Ripley, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit, E2215.
Hoping that Elm Corner is in a different direction to the direction that I want on this roundabout.
Take the exit, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Not knowing where Elm Corner is. Let's hope it's somewhere different.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B2215, towards Ripley. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Still haven't seen a sign for Elm Corner. There's lots of trucks parked around here.
Take the exit, B2215, Portsmouth Road.
Towards Ripley. Okay, nice wide road. I saw this on. I did the whole route on Google Maps last night, just to be 100% certain. Nice wide road. This is what we like to see. Number 30. Controlled zone. No stopping, 8:30 to 6 PM. Okay. You're not going to be. It's double yellow lines anyway. All Land Rovers. They're not even for sale, they're just somebody's house. Shit. I've been through here before. Okay, now I've got to look through where this turning is. Yeah, I thought there used to be a garage in there, yeah.
After 600 feet, turn left, High Street, then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
No, it's not. You lied to me, but I'll let you have that. So I've got to go left here.
Turn left, then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
Yeah, turn left, Rose Lane, that's the one. There you go. There we go. Just what people want. Me trundling down the road.
You have reached your destination, 23 Rose Lane. It is on your left.
Actually, a bit further on. Oh my God. I think it's down here on the right. Good man, thank you very much. Thank you. So it's like metal posts and a telegraph pole. Oh my God. It's not too bad. I've been down worse, haven't we? It's a bit bumpy though. Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. I'm fucking seasick. Oh, are these gates shut? Well, at least I've got somewhere to park, I think. Valentine's Farm. Okay. Looks fucking shut. They said 9 o'clock, it's 8:19. Yeah, gates are shut. Well, at least there's room for me to park here. I'll speak to you all later.